Boom! Hello and welcome. I know you're thinking, Elizibar, didn't you stop reading Weapon X? I sure did. I sure did stop reading it because they got to this point where they were fighting William Stryker and Sabretooth got like 50 villains, and then that was the end of the issue. And I was just kind of like, this bears so little resemblance to what I liked that got me back into this, which was the nuclear war stuff. That I'm not buying it for full price anymore. So I didn't buy it for full price. For price? For price. Full price. There we go. I can speak English. I got it for $1.50 an issue. So it's like these 3 issues, which is the rest of the run, for the cost of 1. Not a bad deal. If you saw my little video I did last night, I got a bunch of books for that price because Graham Cracker Comics was having a sale. And it turns out I made a terrible, terrible mistake. Now, part of what got me mad was the X-Men Black stuff was just so terrible that I did not want to look at Marvel at all, for full price. And it turns out that was kind of a mistake. This is actually pretty good stuff. It's an action movie. And as long as we have art from Pizzari, I don't know how to pronounce your name and I apologize, it's great. This whole issue here is his art, and it works really, really well for the action movie feel. Super chaotic because you got like 30 guys fighting Stryker here. It's pretty awesome. Look at Mentalo trying to get away. Stryker dies, and he's like, "I'll come back from the dead to strike at you once again, Muty." And hey, he said he was just coming for Weapon X, right? Right. And all the other villains leave. See ya, Pyro. So they come up with a dumb plan. They get Azazel to kill them and send them to hell. Really great sequence of panels here fighting the teleporter. And oh my gosh, the Deadpool actually doesn't annoy me in this at all. It's actually kind of good. I like this. Almost gotcha. Wow, this game is fun. So anyway, they all die. Let me go ahead and get that page where Sabretooth gets his head cut off. It's glorious. It's absolutely glorious. I liked it. 25. I liked it a lot. Probably could have been compressed into fewer pages, but I liked it. 26 takes a step back. It's that moment in the action movie where people are catching their breath, and then we realize we've actually kind of turned into a horror movie. So he wakes up in a hospital bed, he's got infections, and he realizes he's dead. And she's like there to recount everything he's done. I was one of the Morlocks. You remember, in the sewers beneath New York, they called me Mini-Face, but I was no match for you. See this page of your bill? These are just the Morlocks you killed while you were working for Mr. Sinister. It's not, how could you be here? Because she did something one time. The worst part for Sabretooth, though, has got to be when he goes to the bed next to his, and there's his son. We get this whole bit with Deadpool and nobody's laughing at his jokes. It's alright. Domino's eternal punishment is apparently to listen to his jokes, which she takes with a little more relish than she probably should. And we change artists at this point. And I gotta be honest, reading through this, I didn't really notice the change. The colorist did a really good job, I think, of kind of hiding the different underlying art. I think all the coloring was by Darmada? Yeah. And the change in art style, it didn't bother me at one bit. Like, I totally didn't notice it until I got done reading it. So anyway, they figure out where Stryker is, and now they've got their plan, they got the team together. It's time to execute on the plan. Now, this issue has like 3 or 4 artists or something on it. The art style just looks different. Like, I think every page basically just kind of feels a little different. It was weird. It was kind of jarring. Like, look at this stuff. And watch me like compare something drawn by the same artist to something else drawn by the same artist. But look at this stuff. Look at this stuff. It's all so different. And that's, the thing that kind of hurt. Hey, look, it's that guy that did the last couple pages of issue 26 doing art over here. It looks pretty nice. I think the art on this page was done by that guy who I didn't like, who did like the issue where they were in Russia dealing with whatever the Russian guys, what their names were after recruiting Omega Red. I think it's that artist with the really exaggerated faces. And here, I really like what he did with Domino's face. Not so much Sabretooth's face. That's a little too broad, I feel, but I really like what he did with Domino's face. So what's happening is Mentallo's sacrificing people to resurrect Stryker, and they go to get in a fight. Oh, there it is, look. Sabretooth fights his way to Stryker. They get in a fight. Mentallo gets an upgrade. He's killing the rest of the Weapon X team. Sabretooth resurrects himself, gets Azazel to teleport him over there, loses his mind, goes full bestial to break free from the mental control, gets himself killed, goes back, kills Stryker, everybody dies, everybody's happy, he resurrects his son, happy ending, the end. And there's a little twist at the end, and I'm not going to talk about it. If you want to see it, you should read it for yourself. But turns out, I really made a mistake. I noped out a Weapon X right before the action movie finale. Now, I think this is the last issue, and there's not any more of this coming out, which is a shame. Although, I guess at the same time, I probably wouldn't be buying it anyway. I only bought this because it was $1.50 an issue. But it kind of got back to its action movie roots. The stuff that I enjoyed back at the beginning of the book came back. And we had a very satisfying conclusion. I will see you all next time. You have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until then, until next time, bye-bye.